We're the Lories,
Lori Adams,
and Lori Little,
your realtors,
your neighbors, your friends.
In answer to the question, what is the biggest challenge that we face in the real estate market? We've actually come up with two areas that we think are really, really challenging. The first being overcoming negativity and staying positive. The biggest question we get from clients and friends is, how's the market? And if we answer it honestly, it's been very good. Lori and I have closed a lot of transactions so far this year, and we're on target to meet our goals. There's buyers and sellers out there, and real estate transactions are happening. But the local market is different than the national market. And I think some of the areas that maybe went into this slump a little bit later than us are now in the national news. And when people hear this, it affects their opinion of what's going on in the market. And I think that's where some of the negativity is really coming from. So as active, busy realtors, we have to encourage people. This is really the best time to buy. And we have to try to stay focused and positive, and we have to work a lot harder just to get our deals closed.
Yeah, so on that note, with working harder to get our deals closed, our second challenge that we see is really with appraisals. And we deal with appraisal issues quite often. And what we're finding, if we have a willing seller, a willing buyer, and comps that can support those two people, the buyer and the seller, then we should be able to get an appraisal to come through. But we're not seeing that always happen. And appraisers have their hands tied with new guidelines and new structures that they're having to follow. So there's a lot of regulations that have been set in place that I think have made those issues with our transactions. So it's challenging. Do we work through them? Yes. Can we get them closed? Absolutely. But it is a challenge that we do have. So
that's right. Those are the two biggest things that we're facing, and but we're going to just keep working at it and keep educating people and keep letting them know that there is a lot of buying and selling going on out there.
Absolutely.